Okay, so we're gonna jump right into this video. We're gonna do the bowl hole liquid gold to seal the cap. No hairspray, guys. We stand away from hairspray because it contains alcohol. Learning a lot of things over the years. That's why we developed this bowl hole liquid gold, and it is not in a spray can just because of that. But this bowl hole liquid gold is going to hold this cap down. You're not going to have to worry about sliding. I also seen you guys putting glue on your cap, so I had to do something. So make sure you pick up your bowl hole liquid gold on our website at www.thehairdiagram.com. Another great thing about our bowl hole liquid gold, it does not contain the harmful ingredient DMDM. So always check your products. Make sure you're using safe products. All right, so now I'm going to cut the cap. I always start in the middle. Then I cut it either from left to right. It doesn't matter which side you start with first, but I'm going to cut it really close to her hairline. I actually use the liquid gold as a guide, so it's really like directly on top of her hair. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a little makeup across the front. You don't have to use makeup. You can actually use lace tint and blow dry it dry. It's totally up to you. I'll post another video with me doing that. Okay, so makeup is oil based. So what I want to do is I want to go on top of this one more time using the liquid gold. It's going to seal the edges as well as allow whatever I put on here to adhere on top of the cap. You're going to use your blow dryer with warm air and you're going to dry it completely. We're using the bowl hole tape on top because we could put a little glue on top of the tape. I don't want you guys putting glue on people's hair. I don't care if you ain't never had a problem. It's gonna be that 1 to 50 people that will have a problem. If you want to take that glue further back, I am suggesting that you use the tape. Make sure that I'll upload this video as well. Make sure that you put tape on the cap. You can purchase our bowl hole tape on our website at www.thehairdiagram.com. So you're asking why the second piece is shorter. It curved a little better than the bigger piece. So it's a little curve right here. It's a curve right here. I couldn't get it to turn. I probably didn't try hard enough. You don't have to, I was about to say that too. I just picked that up. So I'm glad you said that. You don't have to use the bigger pieces. You can cut them and just take it along here. I just noticed that some people had that glue. It be from here to here. It be so much glue. And just think if the customer had to take the wig off themselves and they wasn't careful. So that's all I'm saying. So guys, like, I suggest you put this tape on here. If it's not connected, like I'm not connected right there. Just put it on the tape. If you have to go back that far, only put the glue on the tape. And you want to dab it on. The skin protector is like a deodorant, guys. So you always want to do the skin protect. It's gonna make the install last longer, and it's gonna protect you from your own bodily fluids. The bacteria that comes out in sweat is present underneath that wig, so you want to wear your skin protect. And you can do 2 to 3 layers. 2 to 3 layers. Let it dry. It can air dry, or you can use a cool dryer. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with some lace tint lightly, because I'm gonna do makeup and tint. Sometimes I find, like, when I'm doing lighter skin, if I do too much tint, it can end up being too dark. So let's see. We're gonna take those tapes off. I just wanted to see what you were saying. Okay, yeah, it's not bad. The good thing about this tape, this was one of my first products. It is a medical grade tape, and it actually is very flexible. It's very strong. This is the best tape in the world. This is actually, you guys wouldn't notice unless you've been with me for a long time. This is my best seller. You just got to use it properly. This is my best seller. This right here is my best seller. It was my first product that I've ever done.
Somebody asked, when I use the tape, you can kind of see it under the lace.
So with the tape, you want to go on top with either a powder or look at that, even hurt. Go on top with a powder. You know what I like to do, y'all? And I can't do it on her. I'm gonna do it on myself. I like to do powder and cream. I like to do powder and cream when I do the tape. I'm gonna have to do a specific video on that, and that won't take me long. I'll do it when I put on that pink wig. I didn't get to put it on this evening, but I'll do it when I put on that pink wig. Let me see. Drop y'all questions.
Somebody asked, does the tape leave residue on the wig? How do I remove the tape?
So that tape, I'm glad you asked that, because I was just about to say that. This tape, it can turn into like a jelly, like a glue. The way you're gonna get it off is the same way we show you how to remove the glue in the videos. So you'll be doing basically the same thing that you do to get the glue off. You're gonna roll it off with a towel. We're gonna see how long this stay on here, because this tape is strong. Y'all don't sleep on this tape. Well, my day ones, they know about this tape. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna follow her hairline, and we're gonna put glue on top of the tape. We're not gonna put any glue on the actual cap. We don't want it to seep through. She can have an emergency or anything and may not know how to take it off properly, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and start our glue process. We're gonna put it directly on top of the tape, and only the tape, and in front of the cap on her skin. If you guys feel like you need this extra security, where you're putting the glue all on the cap, I prefer for you to put it on the tape. If you just feel like you need this extra security. But a lot of it is, you know what, I'm gonna tell you what a lot of this is. I've been doing this for over 20 some years. I feel like y'all using too much glue, and the glue not drying properly. I don't care how much you break out that blow dryer. I don't care. It's not drying properly. The layers are not proper. And that's why the wig's sliding. We just putting it directly on top of the tape.
Somebody asked, I have alopecia, so I'm completely bald. Do you think I should get the tape or the bow hole max?
To be honest, a lot of my day one hair loss customers get both. Because they don't want to take a lot of them don't want to take their wigs. I think people are becoming more comfortable when it comes to wigs now. But a lot of my hair loss people don't want to take their wig off for a while. They want to wear it for 4 to 6 weeks, so they'll buy both. We have a lot of men that use our tape. We have all type of nationalities that use our tape. We have the top tape in the world, and this is why. Maybe I don't show it as much, but I know, sometimes I be thinking everybody already know about the tape, but we need to show it more. And this is just something that we done as well, especially on alopecia customers. We'll put the glue down, put the tape on top, and put several layers of the glue on top of the tape.
How long does the tape last with the wig? Can I get it wet?
Okay, so the tape is temporary, but I done got this tape wet. I don't want to put any guarantees as far as wetting on the tape because I know everybody installed different. I've gotten it wet, but I mean that's something it was probably like about 2 days after I had it on though. I've gotten it wet. But it's made to be temporary. But I have people that wear that tape for 2 to 3 weeks by itself. You notice I'm not using a lot of glue. Her wig is gonna be super tight. The wig that I had on that I took off today, it was super tight. I make my layers thin. I've been making them like that for as long as I've been doing lace. And my wig is super tight. And anybody on here that has actually followed that knows that as well. It's super tight.
How would I stop the whiteness from using liquid gold?
Okay, so if that happens, you actually can get a wet towel. It sounds like you're using too much because I've done them on my lives and no editing, no nothing. Sit here, you guys, watch me do it. No white. And I use a small amount each time. What you can do is if you're getting that, some of us are just heavy-handed, and that's okay. Because you can take a wet towel, wipe it, wipe on top, right directly on top. And I did that in the videos. I made it turn white. I wiped directly on top and take that blow dryer to it, and I was good to go.
How many pieces of tape come in the pack?
So when you get the pack, you're gonna get 40 strips of these big strips, but you can cut them in twos. I didn't have to make this wide. I'm just noticing when I'm watching YouTube, I'm still new there, and watching a lot of videos, I'm seeing people put a lot of glue on top of the hair. So I just left that one big, but you can actually cut this in 2s, 3s, or 4s. And we just gonna leave this max sitting on here the whole time, because that's how strong this tape is. So you notice I don't need a blow dryer. I don't need anything. You notice my glue is drying without a blow dryer. This is how you make your installs last. Making this glue thin, because it dries properly. Any hair care, any hair replacement company, I'm not talking about a hair salon, I'm talking about hair replacement. This is how it's taught. I work with Hair Club for Men in North Carolina before I started working in a salon. Anybody in the comments that have done the thin layers will tell you it is super tight when you do it like this. Can it get tight the other way? I'm sure. Will it slide? Most likely. Maybe not. I don't know. That everybody using that band now, but I'm telling you this, with that band, what you want to do is, if y'all gonna be using that elastic band, this is what I'm suggesting, because you can do whatever you want to do. I'm suggesting you dry with that blow dryer before you put that band on there. That's right. It's super. It's so tight. You gonna have a headache when you do them thin. Like when you don't take this glue and put a ton of glue across your face or across that client face. That wig be so tight. I don't even know how some people wear them that long. It be so tight. I probably should do it the wrong way so my wig don't hurt. That's what I'm thinking. My wig be so tight. But this how strong that tape is. Okay, so I'm going in with a little makeup. I'm going to trim her baby hair as well. I can see a little bit of the cap, so I just want to go in with a little makeup just to make sure it blends. You don't have to do a lot. I'm just doing a little bit just to color it. It's totally up to you. You also, if you follow me on Instagram, sometimes I'll spray my lace tint and then dry it with the blow dryer. It's just totally up to you and whatever is going to make it match. Okay, so in this video here, I actually recorded this on my live. It was super late at night. So what I ended up doing was tying Ashley's hair down, letting her go to sleep, and we got up the next day to finish the style. Okay, so I have an easy pen root corrector. So what happened when I protected these knots, it actually made the part appear wider. So I went in with this easy root, which is easy to use. I'll tag everything in the description box below so you can purchase. Now we're going to style the hair, and if you are interested in watching the coloring video on this blonde wig, I will attach that video above so that you can watch how we got this color.